Well, good morning and welcome back to CityLine. It's great to be in the studio this morning. I don't know if you saw on the wide shot, but we have some beautiful little furry friends that we're going to introduce you to in just a moment. We are live every Thursday morning. This morning is March 29th, and as always, we have a great show ahead of us. Later on, we'll be talking with the Afifi Shriners. They are here to talk about all of the great work that they do here in the city of Tacoma. And then speaking of Tacoma, Tacoma is known for its beautiful parks, and Metro Parks is here to talk about their Parks Appreciation Day and how you can get involved in terms of keeping those parks beautiful for you and your family. South Sound Sustainability Expo is here to talk about just that. How do we keep this South Sound of ours sustainable? And then right now with me, I have the Humane Society, and they are here to talk about their upcoming soiree. So please join me in welcoming Ms. Laverne Pitts. You are the External Affairs Officer for the Humane Society. Welcome back, Laverne.
Thank you.
I love your title. It has a kind of an espionage feel to it. External Affairs Officer. This beautiful woman next to you, Jeanne Werner-Spaulding. You are the Society Soiree Committee member. Welcome, Jeanne.
Thank you.
Good to have you here. And let's round out the couch with this devilly handsome man, Jason Pageau. You are from the Port Townsend Victorian Heritage Festival. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Did you drive down this morning?
No, we drove down last night.
Thank goodness, because boy, that would have been a commute. Okay, well, first off, Laverne, before we get any further in, tell us what you and Jeanne have on your laps.
These are two wonderful puppies who are here today to say thank you for all the support for their kittens that came in over the kitten shower. And this is Buffy, and she is available for adoption, and that is Spike. And he's also available for adoption, as well as some of their siblings back at the Humane Society.
You've got five back in.
Five back at the office. So in addition to these two little sweethearts. So yes, so we have a wonderful, wonderful batch of puppies.
You do. So Laverne, when people, because you know that these 7 puppies are going to go in a heartbeat, and we want to make sure that people understand that today is March 29th.
Yes.
It's a Thursday morning, so make sure that you've got the right date here. You're watching this. What does the Humane Society do? I mean, do these beautiful little puppies have their shots? Are they spay or neutered? Tell us what we get.
Yes, we microchip them. They were spayed and neutered yesterday, so they're a little calmer this morning. But
they are puppies.
But they are puppies, and we just make sure that they're well checked out. We have a veterinarian staff that's wonderful that takes great care of them, and so we're just really pleased to be able to have them available up for adoption.
I love that, because last time you were here, you were promoting the kitten shower. And that went over quite well, didn't it?
Yes, we had double the attendance, so I want to say thank you so much for your help in promoting that. And we received over 500 cans of baby cat food, which is so important, as well as many other supplies for that, including over 4,000 baby wipes. So.
Perfect. Well, I have a 14-week-old puppy now in my house named Rosalie, and we go through a lot of puppy wipes, let me tell you. So thank goodness for people's generosity. Let's talk about another special event called the Society Soiree. And that's really the reason why you're here today, besides these little beauties. Why did the Humane Society decide to start the soiree?
Well, maybe I could
talk about that.
Yes, I'd like to. The Humane Society has had for years, I think during my employment, the dog walk. It's not called that.
Dogathon.
Dogathon, yes.
Gosh, how quickly one forgets.
You're retired, you're allowed.
Okay. But it started out very small, of course, and we've been doing it for years and years. And so we started talking a little bit about what other things can we provide for our community, and having a special event for the 130th anniversary of the Humane Society.
Congratulations.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
To have our supporters, our donors, come to a party, and it will be based on 1888.
Oh, I
So
love that.
it's going to be fabulous,
So,
really fabulous.
I want to let our audience know, because I'm sure they're thinking, well, this woman who knows so much about the Humane Society, why? You are the former CEO of the Humane Society, and thank you so much for the important work you did.
Oh,
in
thank you,
terms of-
because it was great fun. I was never bored. 33 years, and I
Oh, my
never had a
God.
bored day.
And you're still involved. You're still giving your time and your heart to this. So how will you incorporate the 1888 theme into the event? I know we have some pictures we're going to show also.
Oh, wonderful. I think, Laverne,
Yeah.
you could probably
I'll take
answer that
one.
better.
Yeah. The 1888 theme, of course, that was the year we were founded. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be stepping back in time. And so as people come to the event, we're going to have champagne. It's a vintage champagne cocktail. We found an 1888 bartender's guide that we have pulled a group of vintage cocktails. So every guest is going to be welcomed with a vintage champagne cocktail. They're going to walk down the red carpet and go past some of the pictures, going all the way back to our original founder pictures back in 1888 that are going to be part of the event. When they get to the grand lobby, this is at the Temple Theater, there'll be cuddle corners. And then once they step through the doors, and so we'll have puppies and kittens and bunnies for people to cuddle as part of our mission. And then inside we will have wonderful areas for psychics, pharaoh, and it'll be decked out as 1888, as if you were walking into a party in 1888.
That is now, okay, I attend a lot of events. That's an event I would attend because of these, and also because of just the great theme. So Jason, let's talk about how you got involved with the event, because you live in Port Townsend. I have family that lives there, so I'm very familiar with the Victorian Festival. But how did you bridge the gap to here in Tacoma?
Well, they actually approached me when they found out that we were having the festival again this year. We just had our festival a few days ago, and sort of here to be the expert on things Victorian and to help with a lot of the setup that way and provide a few of the people to help out. So, but yeah, the Victorian Festival went off again this year, and it's more than a place for people to come and learn about history. There's, it's a place where people can put on the top hat and tails and the ball gown and enjoy a good time. And there are people who work on their costumes for a full year before they'll come. They have a great time. There's people who come off the street and have a wonderful time. Yeah. So when it comes to getting people down there down to this event to, perhaps dance, perhaps deal pharaoh, what have you, then that was why they wanted to have us be a part of it.
Oh, it's beautiful programming with these individuals. I mean, they remind me of the folks at Fort Nisqually, where they are just so educated and their costumes have such history, and you've done the work. So it's like a walking Victorian dictionary. It's fabulous.
Definitely.
So will there be an auction, Jeannie?
Yes, there will be. It will be no silent auction, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's all right.
But
you've got these
it'll
puppies.
be
What more do you need?
exciting. It will be really fun, and I would tell you that we will have raised the paddle. Okay. And that usually brings in, from other auctions I have attended personally, that is very much fun.
Yes, they are.
And it will help us completely. Actually, what we've been doing is adding services, adding staff, so we can provide everything we can possibly provide to the public and to the animals we care for.
I love that. That's fabulous. So, Laverne, how much are tables and tickets?
Tables are, we have a sponsored table with corporations. Many of them are coming in at $2,500. Okay. Then we also have tables that are at $1,888 in honor of the year. And then we have VIP tickets at $250, and then a general admission ticket, which is $130.
Okay. So $250 for a VIP ticket, Jason. What's so special about that ticket?
Well, that ticket gets people in at 5:30, so they'll be able to see the cuddle corners, the psychics, the photo booth in a more intimate setting before everybody else comes in. It's an open bar for the VIPs, and there's a lot of vintage cocktails on offer as well, which will be a lot of fun. fun.
Absolutely. So I get first pick of all those little cuddle corners and which one I want to take home.
And a great swag bag.
Oh, I'll take swag.
Oh yes, including, we brought one item from the swag bag. This is a vintage Faro deck, Faro being one of the casino games they used to play at that time. And these are made of pasteboard just like the historic ones were.
Jason, hold it up a little higher up.
There we go. All right,
They're
that's
so
a little better.
colorful. They're beautiful.
Oh yes, and they're rather thick being pasteboard, but a wonderful item, one of many in the swag bag, so just a little teaser taste of what's in there.
I mean, for $250, baby, I'm in. That works. And all of it goes to these precious babies. Absolutely. So Laverne, let's talk about date, time, location, and how do people purchase tickets?
Yes, the date is Thursday evening, April 26th at the Temple Theater. And so you can go online at thehumanesociety.org to purchase tickets. Just go to events and pick the Society Soiree to be able to buy tickets. We've also mailed out our invitations. So if you've received an invitation in the mail, please get those back to us with the choice of entree, because we do have a vegan option at the event. We wanted to make sure that, that we had a vegan option as well as a salmon and a beef option as well.
Delicious.
So people have their choice and they can enjoy a wonderful meal. So.
Okay, so we have you can't do this alone. Nobody does this alone. I mean, the three of you on the couch are just a small sampling of the power of the team here at the Humane Society. So who do we want to thank, Laverne?
Well, first I want to thank our sponsors. Mud Bay has sponsored the photo booth, and we want to say thank you so much to them. We also have Columbia Bank, Positive Approach. The Itty Bitty Kitty Committee has really come through for us.
Lori, we love her.
Yes, they're wonderful. And then we also just want to make sure that we thank, let me see, I want to make sure, Davies Pearson, and then also our founders from 1888, who are going to be there in spirit.
That's right.
And without them, we could not, we wouldn't be here today.
That's right.
So part of this is honoring them and that legacy. And all the committee members, the board members, and all the staff that's been working on this.
Anybody who touched this, a huge merci beaucoup, as we say. I want to say thank you to the three of you on that big old comfy couch, the five of you, I should say, for being here today and taking time out of your busy schedule and donating so much of your time to this. There is not an amount that we could pay you to do this. It's across your hearts. It's a ministry. So thank you so much for being such good guardians and caretakers of our little four-legged friends.
Thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome, and I want to see you back here real soon, okay?
Definitely.
All right.
Thank you.
When we come back, after a little bit of puppy musical chairs, we'll have the South Sound Sustainability Expo here. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back.